want to introduce our first speaker, our welcome guest, Ms. Brook Drummond, who is Ambassador Frowick's daughter, who's going to speak on the award that we're going to give tonight, the Ambassador Frowick Legacy Award. So Brook, come on up.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. My name is Brook Frowick Drummond. I'm the daughter of Ambassador Robert H. Frowick. Thank you to the City of Dayton, John McCants, Matt Joseph, and Alice Youngdesora for hosting us this evening to celebrate the success of the Dayton Peace Accords and implementation, and to present the Robert H. Frowick Legacy Award at the International Peace Museum, the only one in the Western Hemisphere. Your work for a better future is very important. Thank you. I lived with my father in Bosnia in 1996 and saw firsthand the Herculean task set before him as he slowly weaved all the pieces together with steady determination. It was an incredible moment to behold, poignant and profound, to land in a bitter, obliterated war zone, and then watch as the people slowly emerged with the spring promise of renewal, start to repair, and start to believe that a peace would take root. My father was raised in the Midwest, and from the moment he heard about the Foreign Service, and more specifically about the job of ambassador, he knew that is what he wanted to become. He worked hard, put himself through Indiana University and Yale Graduate School, and became a career Foreign Service officer with the aspirational dream to one day achieve the personal rank of ambassador. Over the course of his career, he held many embassy positions, including chargé d'affaires in Prague, Czechoslovakia in the late 70s before the Velvet Revolution in 1989 and its transition to non-communist government. He helped pave the way for that. He also held posts with NATO and was present for the formation of the CSCE, Conference for Security and Cooperation in Europe, formed in 1973 as a means to improve relations between Eastern and Western Bloc countries. This culminated with the Helsinki Final Act in 1975. This forum later gave way to the present-day Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, the OSCE. Ambassador Frowick dedicated his entire career to ending post-World War II communism in Eastern Europe and to bring democracy and freedom to more and more people. He believed deeply in this noble cause for humanity so that every person could know the dignity of self-actualization and personal freedom. He was a cold warrior. They called him the Silver Fox. He was dapper and dashing and a true gentleman through and through. He was well respected as a man with great integrity, whether you asked a powerful world leader or the everyday taxi driver. He was genuine and treated everyone with respect, even when a firm stance was warranted. He was ideally suited to be named the OSCE Chief of Mission to Bosnia-Herzegovina as the culmination of his life and career experience. He was deeply honored to serve the United States and often said his whole life had led him to be prepared for the assignment and to meet this consequential moment. After the signing, OSCE was charged with implementation, organizing, and creating democratic institutions, and holding the first post-war democratic elections. Together with a very passionate and endlessly dedicated team, he set about the work of implementing the framework of the peace agreement. He architected the way forward, starting first in a small single-room office with no security just weeks after the signing, to a sprawling countrywide organization with headquarters and regional offices and thousands of people engaged in the effort. This was a monumental task to undertake, as not only was it an all-new political system, but all the people had suffered over years of war, and as such, the viewpoints were complex, and the pain still lingered, and it was a deep pain. However, he was keen on living by a few tenets that ruled his life. Among them, to thine own self be true, this too shall pass, keep the faith. These ideas guided him with every day start to approach all the challenges and complexities with a deep-seated integrity and to walk through the tough decisions while keeping in mind that what was right, what was the right thing to do to go forward, and the grave importance of what they were all working toward. He said he was an optimist without illusions, and that was how he approached nation building in Bosnia-Herzegovina. While he knew it would be difficult to leave old grievances in the past, he had hope. A hope for a better future for the people, a hope for peace. He worked tirelessly to achieve it. He was an American to be proud of. The legendary diplomatic success of the Dayton Peace Accords is due to the success of the implementation effort and the fact the country has known peace for 30 years. While there are no illusions that there are always challenges to face, there's also optimism to be found in the fact that in 30 years war has not returned. All democracy, no matter where it is the slow work toward a more perfect union. The Ambassador Robert H. Frowick Legacy Award was created to recognize those who continue the hopeful work through obstacles toward achieving the great ideal of democracy and freedom as the birthright for all humanity. We have prepared a little film that highlights how complex the process was to navigate that first year after the war and hold successful and peaceful post-war elections, marking the success and lasting hold of the Dayton Peace Accords. Please watch, and then Mr. Matt Joseph will present the Ambassador Robert H. Frowick Legacy Award. Thank you.
You'll be able to stay where you are and turn your attention